Once again, ladies and gentlemen, palakpakan naman po natin our 8 lovely candidates. Let us now have the first award. Our festival costume to be awarded by Honorable June Castro. Best in festival costume goes to candidate number 4, Mama Centeno. Congratulations. Let's now have Best in Casual Wear to be awarded by Honorable Arsenio Samera. Best in Casual Wear goes to candidate number 6, Kim Domingo. Congratulations, Kim Domingo. That's our Kim Domingo, ladies and gentlemen. Next award is Best in Swimsuit to be awarded by Kapitana Marlene Miranda. And, of course, the Best in Swimsuit goes to candidate number 6, Kim Domingo. Next is Best in Long Gown to be awarded by Honorable Danilo Miranda. Best in Long Gown or the Evening Gown goes to candidate number. She's none other than candidate number 8, Julia Barato. This award has 3 winners. Of course, we'll have the second runner-up, first runner-up, and our best in talent. Second runner-up will be awarded by Honorable June Castro. Best in talent, second runner-up goes to candidate number 7, Ann Curtis. Congratulations. This time, first runner-up will be awarded by Honorable Arsenio Somera. First runner-up for Best in Talent goes to candidate number 4, Mama Centeno. Our Best in Talent will be awarded by Kapitana Marlene Miranda and Honorable Danilo Miranda. Our Best in Talent for Miss Suclaban Festival Queen 2022 is candidate number. She's none other than candidate number 6, Kim Domingo. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, palakpakan naman po natin the winners for our minor awards. Congratulations, ladies. All right, this time, it's about time for the moment of truth. From 8 down to 5 candidates for the last round of the competition. Ladies, you're all professionals tonight, I know. And thank you very much for being with us. It's a pleasure to work with you and work for you, ladies. Thank you. Let's now have the 5 candidates. In no particular order, we have candidate number 8, Julia Barreto. Pasok ka rin, candidate number 7, Ann Curtis. Kindly stay on stage. Number 8, thank you. The rest po na matawag, kindly proceed in our daycare room so that you will be isolated there. Wala naman kayong COVID. I-isolate lang kayo with the loud music, alright? Okay, let's proceed with candidate number 6, Kim Domingo. We also have candidate number 4, Matt Centeno. And of course, for the last spot, we have candidate number she's none other than candidate number 2, Kylie Versosa. Thank you so much, ladies. To the 3 remaining ladies, maraming salamat. Palakpakan naman po natin our top 5 candidates. Hello there, Julia Barreto. Tama, right? Can you proceed right here, please? Ladies and gentlemen, our candidates will not be given any time limit for this question and answer round, just like the previous casual interview. But the candidates will only have 1 question for tonight. Silang 5, 1 question lang po ang maririnig po nila for the final question. And of course, the remaining candidates are actually right there. Yeah, okay. The candidates are actually right there in the isolation room. It's in the daycare center with the loud music, of course, para hindi po nila marinig ang final question as 1 candidate is actually on stage answering it. Well, are we ready for this? The final question. Considering the Philippines as one that adheres and holds traditional values, we have elected men and women as our leaders in the national position, such as the President and Vice President. Why do you think a member of the LGBTQIA+ has not yet been elected in the said position in our government? And what do you think are the disadvantages of being a gay when running a position in the national post? I repeat, considering the Philippines as one that adheres and holds traditional values, we have elected men and women as our leaders in the national position, such as the President and Vice President. The question is, why do you think a member of the LGBTQIA+ has not yet been elected in the said position in our government? And what do you think are the disadvantages of being a gay when running a position in the national post?
Okay, I go for this straight to the question. Why do you think a member of the LGBTQIA+ has not yet been elected in the said position in our government? And what do you think are the disadvantages of being a gay when running a position in the national post? Okay, thank you so much. You know, ladies and gentlemen, for how many years I have been questioned by my gender, and I have been questioned because of the criteria. Sometimes others question us why we are there or why we are there, or sometimes why we are here and there. But come to think of that, ladies and gentlemen, we are now living in our 22nd century. Meaning, ladies and gentlemen, there is a constant change. May pagbabago na po. And I beg to disagree to the question because, ladies and gentlemen, eventually, it changes already. Nagbabago na po ang panahon. Why, ladies and gentlemen? Because sometimes they are in the positions of the government that still we are not there because sometimes Filipino people think that we cannot do much better. Hindi po kaya namin, sabi nila. But then again, ladies and gentlemen, we do have our congresswoman right now in Batalan, Geraldine Ruman, who is fighting for our rights, who has the right for us and giving us the privilege na kaya namin, even though we are in the rainbow. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a living proof that we can do gays better. Gays are not only limited in the four corners of the beauty parlor to the mocking of those pious people and to those people who believe that their first name is Jesus and their last name is Christ. Our essence and the essence of our brothers and sisters in the LGBTQIA+ community is to becoming beautiful in our own. Meaning it is extending our fullest, our talent, our skills, our capabilities. Because as well, according to Dr. Margarita Holmes White says, I quote, I paraphrase the essence of being individual, whether you are a man, woman, straight or not, you are capable of worth living for. Because at the end of the day, we have our own empaths, emotional, mental, physical, aesthetic, and social, spiritual needs. And therefore, if man and women can do, we gays can do better. Ang sabi po nga nila, kahit sarena kami, bandera namin, hinding-hindi matutumba. Takal pong salamat.
Thank you so much, candidate number 8. Wow, grabe. Isang candidate pa lang yan. Una pa lang yan, dumudugo na yung ilong ko. No? Grabe sumagot ang ating mga pro candidates tonight. Alright, let's now have the next candidate. Let's welcome on stage candidate number 7. Hello there, candidate number 7. Here's a microphone for you. Ready ka na ba for the question?
Ready na, kahit paus na.
Alright, and courtesy ka nga. Okay, here is your final question. Considering the Philippines as one that adheres and holds traditional values, we have elected men and women as our leaders in the national position, such as the President and Vice President. Why do you think a member of LGBTQIA+ has not yet been elected in the said position in our government? And what do you think are the disadvantages of being a gay when running a position in the national post? Tatagilugin ko. Bilang ang Pilipinas ay isang bansa kung saan pinanghahawakan natin at iginagalang ang ating tradisyon, tayo ay naghahalang ng mga lalaki o babae para sa ating gobyerno. Katulad na lamang ng pagka-presidente at vice-presidente. Ang tanong, sa iyong palagay, bakit wala pang nahahalal na bading o tomboy o miyembro ng LGBTQIA+ sa nasabing mga posisyon? Vice President man o Presidente? At ano sa palagay mo ang mga sagabal sa isang bading sa pagtakbo sa nasabing mga posisyon?
Okay, for me, direct to the point. First of all, una niyan, discrimination. Number 1 po yan, sa laman kaagad ng mga tao dito sa Pilipinas. Ayan, ang una nilang iisipin sa aming mga LGBT is discrimination. Kasi minsan din po, gumagawa din kami mga LGBT na sarili din namin ikasasama. Naniniwala din naman po din ako noon. Kasi abot sa mga balita, marami rin LGBT na nagaganap. Pero, hindi naman po lahat ng LGBT nasisira lang po yung aming reputasyon dahil sa ginagawa rin namin na iba namin kapwa LGBT. Pero sana po mapagbigyan po kami. Kaya po hindi kami mapagbigyan sa ganyang posisyon sa pagiging president o vice president kasi nga po discrimination po ang nagaganap dito sa Pilipinas. Pero thanks of God, kahit hindi naman po kami naalala bilang isang presidente o vice president, at least nandito po ang nagtatanggol sa amin, si Miss Geraldine Roman. At least nandiyan po siya nagtatanggol sa amin as about LGBT. At magtandaan po natin, hindi magtatagal po, si Geraldine Roman po ay makakapwesto, isa po doon, kung hindi presidente or vice president, kasi nakikita ng mga tao yung ginagawa ni Geraldine Roman na tama. Kaya nga po sana po, mapasa na po ang Soji Bill. Kasi po, pag pumasa tong Soji Bill, pagkapantay-pantay ng mga LGBT at sa mga tao dito sa Pilipinas, magiging tanggap-tanggap na kami bilang isang LGBT o bilang isang tao. Pagkatandaan nyo, tao din kami. Sa mata ng Panginoon Diyos, sa mata ninyo, pantay-pantay tayo. Iisa lang din po tayo ng kinakain. Ang pinagkaiba nyo lang po, lalaki kayo, babae kayo. Kami po ay LGBT, tomboy o baklaman. Because consent is not a piece of thing that you can pinpoint at any given time. Rather, it's a more sense to able to distinguish what is right and what is wrong. And I thank you.
Thank you so much, Ann Curtis. Wow, what a beautiful answer. This time, let's move with our next candidate. Candidate number 6, Kim Domingo. Hello there, Kim. Here is your microphone.
Hi.
Okay, handa ka na ba?
Yes, I am.
Okay, here is your question. Considering the Philippines as one that adheres and holds traditional values, we have elected men and women as our leaders in the national position, such as the President and Vice President. Why do you think a member of the LGBTQIA+ has not yet been elected in the said position in our government? And what do you think are the disadvantages of being a gay when running a position in the national post? I repeat, considering the Philippines as one that adheres and holds traditional values, we have elected men and women as our leaders in the national position, such as the President and Vice President. The question is, why do you think a member of the LGBTQIA+ has not yet been elected in the said position in our government? And what do you think are the disadvantages of being a gay when running a position in the national post?
Thank you. So, actually in this question, there are 2 questions that I need to answer. Let me start with, why do you think a member of LGBTQIA+ has not yet been elected in the said position in our government? I think the reason why the members of LGBTQIA+ community are not elected in the said position, it is simply because there are some people who are blinded by the common notion or beliefs that God only created men and women. That is why they don't want us, the members of LGBTQIA+ community, to rule or govern our country. Second question. What do I think are the disadvantages of being a gay when running a position in the national post? Well, whether I like it or not, I need to answer the question. And for me, the disadvantage of being a member of LGBTQIA+ community in the said position is that, definitely, since we are homosexual and we are living in the same community, we will prioritize those who are living under the same umbrella. That is the disadvantage. But we should always remember that when it comes to politics, when it comes to leadership, it doesn't matter whether you are a straight man, woman, or homosexual. What really matters is your will to serve your country. Remember, Jesus Christ himself as a leader, but he did not use his power to gain a lot of money or to gain trust to other people or to gain popularity. But he united other people and he sacrificed himself for the sake of other people, so we should be saved from our sins. That is why if we will elect someone, let us elect those leaders who has the good heart and the will, not only to help those who are in the same community, but whether you like it or not, if you are a leader, you are serving not only your friends or family, you are serving the whole nation. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kim Domingo. Thank you for that. This time, let's now welcome on stage the next candidate number 4, Matmat Centeno. Hello there. I know you are really ready for the question.
Let's see.
Matt, here is the final question.
Yes, please. Okay, do the honor.
Considering the Philippines as one that adheres and holds traditional values, we have elected men and women as our leaders in the national positions such as President and Vice President. Why do you think a member of the LGBTQIA+ has not yet been elected in the said position in our government? And what do you think are the disadvantages of being a gay when running a position in the national post?
Thank you very much. Another sensitive issue. Good evening, honorable panel. Good evening, dearest audience and to the organizer. Number one thing, I'd like not to go farther. Number one, why we don't have yet a new set or an LGBTQIA+ member. Who had said that? Do you know it? Who have proven it? That there's no LGBTQIA+ member. Of course, at this point of time, the main reason behind, listen to this. Politically, we are not recognized. But, on the other hand, we are socially admired and accepted. Magkaiba yan. Ibig sabihin, you tolerate us, you accept us, it is because you are engaging in return like this pageant. All of you are entertained and that is why you accept that. But on the other hand, when we say on a political aspect of acceptance, there is a huge difference. Why? Still, there are insecure and hypocrite leader, senator, congressman, and anyone else in the higher position of national level saying, no, still they are gay. They are member of the LGBTQIA+. Did you know that further looking for a leader is not about in between your legs, it's about your capacity. It's about what you can give to the society. For the main purpose, politics or government is not a matter of your personality, but it's the love of the essentiality of what you can serve and what you can give to the general public. So I should say, what is the disadvantage? Because there are three phases of the question, of the final question. What's the disadvantages? As what I have said a while ago, still the Philippines is 80% Roman Catholic, and all of them has the sit and focus of their mind close-minded and shallow, that still LGBTQIA+ are not there and ready to serve because we are weak in some point of view. But then again, I will prove it tonight that they are wrong. The general public, the organizer, our host, our honorable panel are member of the LGBTQIA+. And the reason behind that beautiful leaders, the advisor of the president, the advisor of the vice president, and so on with the senators. Behind them are the secretaries who came from the LGBTQIA+, and I am a living testament to that. So I should say, I would like to end this. Hindi naman mahalaga kung ano ang kasarian mo, basta't hindi ka lang sinisino para kung anong posisyon ang nararapat sa'yo. But then again, I'm not hopeless. Let us all be thankful still to the pioneers. Dahil kung hindi dahil sa mga nakakatandang LGBTQIA+, hindi namin natatamasa ngayon kung anong merong demokrasya at pagtanggap ang mga tao. Kaya para sa mga kabataang LGBTQIA+, irespeto nyo at pahalagahan dahil hindi dahil sa kanilang nauna, wala tayong ngayong tinatamasang ganitong pagtanggap. So I would like to end up, that's the three phases that I have answered. Maybe I'm a member of the LGBTQIA+, and the Philippines is not yet ready for a higher position to be a leader of the LGBTQIA+. All the things that we have gone through, we may be a victim of judgment, but what I'm standing here now, a victim who became victorious. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Matmat Centeno. Thank you for that. I guess that the last candidate is now ready for the final question. Please welcome on stage candidate number 2, Kylie Versosa. All right, hello there, Kylie.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning na.
Good morning po. Thank you to the judges for picking me to the top 5. Ayan, salamat.
Are you ready for the final question?
I think I should be ready now.
Yeah, by now you should be ready because it's going 1 o'clock na. My gosh.
Correct.
All right, here is your final question. Considering the Philippines as one that adheres and holds traditional values, we have elected men and women as our leaders in the national position, such as the President and Vice President. Why do you think a member of the LGBTQIA+ has not yet been elected in the said position in our government? And what do you think are the disadvantages of being a gay when running a position in the national post? I repeat, considering the Philippines as one that adheres and holds traditional values, we have elected men and women as our leaders in the national position, such as the President and Vice President. The question is, why do you think a member of the LGBTQIA+ has not yet been elected in the said position in our government? And what do you think are the disadvantages of being a gay when running a position in the national post?
Alright. I guess marami na pong naisagot yung other candidates, and coming from the introduction of the question, it is our traditional values. So literally, tayo po, we Filipinos are very traditional when it comes to running in the politics. We look for a man leader that can really guide us to uplift each other, and also a woman leader who can give her or her love for the nation. So I guess the only disadvantage of being an LGBTQIA+ member in running in the politics is just simply nothing. Sa palagay ko po, wala kaming disadvantage. Dahil kung ano po ang kayang gawin ng mga kalalakihan, ay kaya rin po namin gawin mga homosexual. And I think we are living in the world where 2022 is updated. So now, ladies and gentlemen, let's embrace diversity and enjoy life to the fullest. Thank you and good evening.
Thank you so much, candidate number 2, Kylie Versosa. for the final question and answer. Once again, palakpakan naman po natin sila, ladies and gentlemen. Palakpakan naman po natin Miss Julia Barreto, candidate number 8. Please welcome on stage candidate number 7, Ann Curtis. Also, we have candidate number 6, Miss Kim Domingo. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together as you welcome on stage Matmat Centeno, candidate number 4. Matmat Centeno, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, we have candidate number 2, Kylie Versosa. Folks, your top 5 candidates for Miss Gay Suclaban Festival Queen 2022. Ladies, we're now on the moment of truth. The placement of each of you to have tonight for our Miss Gay Suclaban Festival Queen 2022. On behalf of the organizing committee and for the people of Suclaban, congratulations in advance. Ladies and gentlemen, let us now have the placements of the 5 finalists. The result is reviewed. Actually, it is verified by the Board of Judges, so it's now final and irrevocable. Kinakabahan pa ba kayo? Naku! Alam nyo, it's my dream to be on the same stage, wearing the same gown, pero hindi ako para dyan eh. So kaya naman talagang idol na idol ko po itong mga ito, kaya naku, tanggap ako ng tanggap ng mga pro na Miss Gay contest para i-host. Tama kayo dyan, pag ba ako sumali, sabay-sabay din ba kayong susuporta? Sobra naman. Baka sabihin ko doon, ang mga kaganapan sa stage, halina't panoorin yung lahat. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's now have the moment of truth. Ako yung na-excite para dito. Miss Gay Suclaban Festival Queen, 4th runner-up is none other than candidate number 7, Ann Curtis. This time, let's have our Miss Gay Festival Queen, 3rd runner-up. Thank you so much to our presenters. Thank you. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. And congratulations to candidate number 7, Ann Curtis, as our 4th runner-up. Next is our 3rd runner-up. She's none other than candidate number... Candidate number 8, Julia Barreto. This time, let's now have our 2nd runner-up. Second runner-up is candidate number... Candidate number 2, Kylie Versosa. bingo. Sino kaya sa dalawang batikang kontesera ang magwawagi ngayong gabi? Ladies and gentlemen, I will first announce our new Queen Festival. The Miss Gay Festival Queen Grand Winner. O para may ano daw, proper crowning moment for the winner, we will announce our first runner-up first. Okay, mas maganda yun. Game ako dyan. Ready na ba kayo? Alright! Ladies and gentlemen, our first runner-up for Festival